Frieren Beyond Journey ends episode 10. Y'all know what time it is. We're jumping right into it because Fern and old boy popped off last episode. Let's see what Frieren about to do.
Llama? You mean master? What is it? Do you really think the way you dealt with them was unfair? Frieren, do you remember Bazalt's final words before he perished? Why would I bother? Their kind only uses words to deceive. Smart girl. They are nothing more than monsters that can imitate the human tongue. I call them demons. And take it from an expert.
So our teacher taught today.
They don't play fair. So we have no choice but to take their lead and deceive doubly so. If this could be the secret to exterminating their species, then I will gladly embrace the dishonor it entails.
Oh. She really... I thought... Oh, yeah, he's...
overwhelmed by the sheer number of her rapid attacks. How was she able to execute such powerful magic without exhausting her mana? I see. Is such a thing even possible? So Frieren does the same. Too afraid to fight fair. Both you and your teacher are a disgrace to the title of mage.
I assure you, Mistress Frieren knows that better than anyone else.
I don't know what he realized, but disgrace my ass.
What horrors await today? Thinks. Much like I'm aware of how these creatures think. I know the absolute faith they have in these magics they've poured their lives into studying. In other words, I know they're an arrogant and overconfident breed.
Oh, damn. Alright, Flamma not to be fucked with. Flamma's not to be fucked with.
Your perception and quickly judged me a weakling. Though I admit they were exceptional mages, their overconfidence cost them their lives. By controlling the release of your mana, you hid your strength so they didn't see you as a threat. That's right. I deceive and kill my enemies by allowing them to miscalculate my power.
And that was she taught Frieren, and that was Frieren taught Fern.
It's a mockery of the art of magic itself.
So y'all think y'all fighting weaklings when they really strong.
Your injuries are looking much better. I'd say it's time we begin your training. Flamma? You mean master. The demons took all that I've ever known from me. Me too. I wish to eradicate every last one. Me
Yep.
too. But I love magic and hold great respect for it. You and I are the same. That's why we should be the only ones who can make a mockery of it. Protect it through cowardice.
Really?
What do you suppose I should do to train? Try limiting the mana you release to 1/10 of its typical volume. Impressive. You're controlling it well.
So make it look like you're weak.
Can do something so simple. While you do that, you'll spend time on fundamentals. Work to raise the base of your mana. Is that really all? Easy enough. Do I stop suppressing my mana whenever I feel like it, or whenever you tell me to? It'll get tiring if I do it for too long. You'll do it for as long as I have. For life. If you can, you'll fool demonkind for the rest of your days.
Well, that's why old girl is so cocky.
Slaughtered like the rest of your executioners. Do you see your failure, Aura?
That I do. 'Tis a shame indeed. However, if I defeat you here sacrifice won't have been for naught. At the beginning of our skirmish, you made it your priority to release as many immortal soldiers from my control as you could. All that work cost you. Was it wise to expend so much of your mana right in front of me?
She's fooling her.
Scales of obedience. When two souls are placed opposite each other, whichever has more mana forces the other to submit. Only someone with as much mana as Aura could handle this sort of risky magic so casually.
Really?
Generally speaking, a person's mana increases in proportion to time spent training. I can feel it in the power pouring off her. She's a great demon who has lived for over 500 years and has spent the majority of that time training. 500 years. That's fairly long-lived for her kind.
So she's
She's been challenged before. I can tell that much from the mana overflowing from her body. She has no tricks up her sleeve, as demons don't conceal their mana. They can't afford to. I pity you.
So, you're hiding your mana though.
Hold on to the secrets of my magic than you. You're going to live a long life. Perhaps someday you'll become strong enough to defeat the Demon King.
She was right about that.
Frieren, I do have one request. What is it? All I ask is that you plant flowers around my grave. That doesn't seem like you. I know. Frieren, I have a spell that creates a field of flowers. To tell you the truth.
So she taught her the flower spell. That's why it's so special to her.
When I was a girl. It's what made me fall in love with magic. And I'd like you to teach it to me. Listen to me, Frieren. You must never seek to leave your mark on history. There's safety in obscurity.
Really?
And once you've finally defeated the Demon King, rest assured the whole world shall know your name.
And then her teacher passed. She took what she learned to heart, though. Build ourselves huts. Still studying. She watched whole villages turn into fortresses. And that's when she met
I
Himmel.
heard a seasoned mage lives somewhere in these woods. Is that mage you?
Seasoned in the sense I've been around, perhaps, but I've done precious little with my years. I'm in no way exceptional.
What do you think, Hunter? I would say she has approximately 1/5 of the mana I do. Fairly middle of the road.
Way to make a first impression.
Facts.
Now move along. You don't have business with a mediocre mage, do you?
No, but you're easily the strongest mage I've ever laid eyes on.
And what would make you say that?
Call it a hunch.
So he knew that you were suppressing your power. That's Frieren's soul, huh? And that's her demon soul.
You seem awfully happy with yourself. Are you so certain you'll win, Aura?
We'll find out soon enough. Frieren the Slayer. It's been 80 years since you made your first meaningful appearance in this world. With the party of heroes, you defeated the Demon King. It makes one wonder just how long you've had to study your magic. Unfortunately for you, It matters not how many years you've managed to survive. Your mana tells me everything I need to know. I can see it clearly. There is no question you are an exceptional mage, but your mana itself is unimpressive. I would wager you've had no more than 100 years training. Not only that, it's been 80 years and you haven't grown a bit. Were you honing other skills instead of increasing your mana? Or were you piddling your life away?
And she fooled
Just
you.
as expected, you are absolutely no match for me. As you can see, I win.
You think?
I shall consider it an honor to sever the head of the Slayer myself. I'm shocked that it wasn't even necessary to exhaust her mana. I needn't have been so cautious. Though she did defeat a decent amount of my troops. I'll have to replenish them later.
Your scales moving.
The scales are starting to tip in her direction.
You're the one who opted to gamble with my soul, Aura. To tell you the truth, I would have been in real trouble if you had tried to overwhelm me with numbers. I'm grateful for your overconfidence when it comes to your mana.
You did it to
Now
yourself.
I can finally defeat you.
Oh, can you now?
You really should have figured it out. I've been suppressing my mana. A grave miscalculation on your part.
That part, you're fucked.
Valiant last-ditch effort. But there's no chance that could have escaped my notice. There wasn't a hint of the instability or variation in your mana output that comes with suppression.
I'm surprised. Demons are capable of observing mana with such accuracy. Seems my master was right in her methods after all. I've spent the better part of my life in a constant state of suppression. It has become natural for me.
Like breathing.
And I thought, why would you ever do something so foolish?
Foolish, yes, but powerful. It lets me defeat your kind.
Look at the sweat coming off her face.
This is absurd. I'm a great demon who has lived for over 500 years.
Ara, the one standing before you,
Damn.
is a great mage who's lived for over 1,000.
Her mana is like a typhoon. Oh yeah, you're fucked.
Frieren, just as demons deceive mankind with their words, you must deceive them with your mana. Ara, kill yourself.
Game, set, match.
This can't be. No. How could I ever?
Cut off her own head. Damn. That's the end of episode 10. I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Damn. Wash your heads.